FashionTV, eu sou a Adriana Alfaro e hoje eu estou aqui com a Sproat, que ela é a professora da Central St. Martins, em Londres, e ela ministrou uma masterclass incrível aqui no evento no Fashion Resort e vamos conversar um pouquinho. Hello, Heather.
Hello.
So, talk a little bit about your masterclass. It was about...
So I came here to talk about design and leisure wear. So particularly really to try and talk about the way that we work at Central St. Martins and kind of encourage Brazilian creativity. And so going through the methods that we use in order to create design and really nourish students' imagination and innovation. Talked a little bit about how the fashion industry is going to have to be flexible and resilient and change with all of the challenges of the 21st century, and how being conscious about the design choices that young designers make really can improve the quality of design and pushing forward, looking at sustainability, how important that is for designers who are learning really to kind of take those ideas on board.
Okay, I've heard of your masterclass a little bit about that you told that the design is really important, like the sketches and everything, and I think that it is a thing that is a little bit forgotten for nowadays because we are so connected that the sketches are like being the past. And also some students talked about how to create like a business and combine everything, combine this art thing and the business.
We're looking at best practice in terms of creativity and design, and I would say the ultra creative designs are just a part of what you need to do when you're creating a brand, because you need to attract press attention. You need to say with your design work, this is the very best of what I can do, this is the most exuberant of what I can do. But when we go to the showroom, you have a good commercial selection of very wearable, very understandable, very beautiful design, as well as the showpieces that you create for the catwalk. That way people get to understand the depth of your designability, as well as have something beautiful to wear, which is, the buyers will have something to put in the window that attracts the people, but they'll also have really good design from your label, which then will meet the requirements of the buyer's sell-through.
Well, we talked also about Brazilian fashion because we Brazilians, we all know about the creativity. So I think that design is not really a problem, but I think that Brazilian fashion has a little bit of struggle to go abroad. So talk a little bit how we can improve.
So I do think that Brazilian fashion, with its colour, with its vibrancy, with its energy, does definitely have a place internationally within the market, but you need to really look at the countries who share, kind of similar climate, and I would focus and approach those countries first and make communication and visual communication and social media communication. Once you've got your core brand, once you've got, that you're good at what you do, once you've got that, I would take it to places where, where the territory is easier in the first instance, and then focus more on, holiday wear in the other countries.
Okay, and what do you most like in Brazilian fashion?
I just love how much it embraces the body. I've said already, in France there's a word called ému, and ému describes the moment you fall in love with someone in the first instance of infatuation. And I sat at breakfast this morning and my heart was swollen thinking, this country is so beautiful, really, you have such an amazing place to live.
Well, thank you about all these compliments about Brazil. We are really happy. And well, just to finish, can you tell us a little bit how Brazilian designers or Brazilian students can go to Central St. Martin's and study a little bit about fashion and like how is the process?
So we have loads of opportunities. Dream Makers, who've organised this opportunity and this conference, they're actually the agents for Central St Martin's for our short courses and for our study abroad courses. So the short courses are ways in which people can just come and study for a short amount of time, and the study abroad means if you're studying on another course somewhere else, you can opt to come and study with us for either a summer break. You know, we run courses throughout the summer, and it's credited, so it can go to, you know, it's a credited course that goes towards your course, or you can come and study alongside the Central St Martin students. We have a small number every term who come and will study for a term or 2 terms and can just come and have that experience of living and studying in London.
Well, thank you. So it's a little bit easy. Yeah.
I'll talk about it a lot tomorrow. We have lots of information for the students when we do a presentation tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, tomorrow is going to be you and Toby?
Yes. Yeah. So Toby, we're going to split the room, and Toby is going to be talking very much more individually to people who have business questions, because he's an expert in business development, and I'm going to be talking to anyone who wants to know about design education and ways in to design education with UAL.
Okay, thank you so much, Heather.
You're welcome. It's been my pleasure. I can't believe, you know, I pinch myself that I'm here. You know, it's a wonderful experience for me.